Here he is at last.
Madam.
This way, Doctor. She complains of being very tired. And since this morning, she's had a headache and she's been sick.
The poor thing was burning up. I bathed her in alcohol to lower the fever. Then I put 2 camphor poultices on her feet.
Camille? My poor child.
It's just as I had feared, madam. She has smallpox.
Oh, my heavens.
Oh.
Dear Lord.
The fever has fallen. Is your head still hurting you?
Not as much, sir.
Good. First of all, the child must be isolated. Absolutely no outside contact for the next 2 weeks. See that she drinks as much as possible and continue the poultices every 5 hours. What are you doing here? Do you want to catch your friend's illness?
You heard the doctor, Sophie. Go on now.
Give her 2 of these tablets, morning and night.
Do you think Camille is going to die? That's a horrible thing to say.
Poor Camille.
It's not a horrible thing to say. Camille is very ill, isn't she?
It's horrible to think about someone you love dying.
What do you know about death? You've never seen someone die, have you? Well, I have with my own eyes.
Children, listen to the doctor now.
You are forbidden to go into the room or to approach the patient. She is extremely contagious. Do you understand?
Yes, Doctor.
You as well, Sophie.
But then who will bring Camille her dinner if nobody is permitted to go into her room?
You must listen to reason, Elisa. You heard what the doctor said.
Never, madame. I refuse. Never will I abandon my Camille.
But I don't want you to catch smallpox because of me. No, Elisa.
And I do not want you to get more ill by talking. If you continue, Camille, your head will begin hurting again. I'll put a little cot in the anteroom, and I shall stay there until the child is all better.
As your devotion is so great, I shall agree. You and I will take turns, Elisa.
Thank you, madame.
Some chocolate and nougat.
Pears from the orchard.
And brioche? Camille loves brioches.
There isn't any hope. You must be brave about this, madam. Very brave.
Papa, my poor Papa. I wasn't even permitted to look after you. Sophie! Sophie!
What is it?
You might give us a bit of help. Why must you always be so selfish?
No. The doctor said a bowl of very light broth, a bit of apple sauce, and nothing else at all.
At least, Marguerite, I'm not making believe I'm trying to help. Selfish.
Oh, you're not going to argue now. Think about how brave Camille is acting.
Miss Heartless.
Instead of arguing, why don't we all write a nice long letter to Camille and tell her how much we miss her?
Oh, yes, a letter. You can write it without Miss Heartless.
We're watering the flowers so that they'll be really big when you're all better. The gardener says we're going to drown them, but don't worry, they're very, very lovely. We really miss you. Lots of kisses, Sincerely, Madeleine and Marguerite.
Oh, I wonder why Sophie didn't write it with them. Come in. Oh, it's you, Madeleine. What do you want?
Sophie, Camille is very sad that you haven't written. Would you sign this new letter with us to show how you're thinking about her? It will help her get well.
I don't need you to tell Camille that I'm thinking about her. Go away.
Did my little patient sleep well?
Huh? Oh!
You look much better this morning.
Yes, and it's all thanks to this drawing you brought me while I was sleeping.
What drawing?
Sophie's drawing. Hoping that this train takes Camille far away from her sick room. Signed, your almost sister. Sophie.
But it wasn't I who brought it to you. It had to be Sophie herself. Madame! Madame!
I wanted to make Camille happy so she'd get well.
But you heard what the doctor told us.
I was very, very careful, Madame. I made sure not to touch her.
My heavens, I shudder to think you might have caught smallpox.
Well, in just 1 week those nasty spots have almost all disappeared.
And Sophie?
She's now completely out of danger, but she gave us quite a scare. She wrote this letter with Madeleine and Marguerite.
I can't wait to hug and kiss them all again. Oh! What's wrong, Elisa? You're white as a ghost. Your hands are burning.
Oh, it's nothing. Just a terrible headache that woke me last night and... Oh.
Elisa! Elisa! Mama, come quickly. Elisa has just fainted. Hurry up, Mama.
If the fever persists, don't hesitate to contact me. Goodbye, madam.
She became ill looking after me. It's my turn to help her.
You need to rest, my dear. You're still weak.
The doctor said that now I'm immune to it. And so I'm the only one who can care for Elisa safely.
Oh, you have such a good heart. Thank you, Miss Camille.
No, don't talk, Elisa. Try to stay quiet and calm. I'm here now.
Oh.
Camille, darling. You need some real sleep and a bit of fresh air. You mustn't keep breathing the stale air of a sick room.
Kaz says that the train's whistle makes the cow's milk turn sour.
And that the steam stops the potatoes from growing.
That's so silly. But it's true that the speed makes the hair grow.
Too ridiculous. Elisa's much better. She's beginning to give orders again. She's cured! Hooray!
What are you all doing in here? Sophie didn't take ill. Camille's all better. Elisa is fine. It's time to organise an
Oh, that's
excursion.
wonderful. Why don't we all go for a nice long donkey ride?
Donkeys? An excellent idea. Then I'd better ask Nikes to find 5 gentle donkeys in the area for us.
They're here! They're here! Oh, they're such pretty donkeys. You're a little small. So are you. I don't know about you, and you seem to be a lazybones. You're the prettiest one. I'm going to keep you for myself.
Choose your donkeys, children, beginning with the youngest. Marguerite, which one do you choose?
You can choose for me, madame. I don't mind.
I suggest one of the two small donkeys. Sophie can ride the other. They look fine.
I already chose mine, the light grey one.
You were rather hasty to choose the one you like best, Sophie, without thinking about your friends for a minute.
Oh, forgive me, madame. If anyone wants my donkey, I would be happy to.
That one is perfect for me. If it's all right with Camille, of course.
Giddy up! Why won't you move?
Who wants to gallop to the big oak tree?
Me! Yeah!
Giddy up! Yeah! Go on! Gallop like the others! Move, silly donkey! What's wrong with you? You're so stubborn! Naughty donkey!
If you'd asked me first, Miss Sophie, I'd have told you he was a lazy good-for-nothing. Well, the young ladies didn't wait for you, I see. Don't be so sad, Miss Sophie. Miss Camille will give you her donkey to ride for the journey home. And here they come.
I'm hungry.
So am I. I ran a lot.
And laughed a lot. A pity that you weren't with us, Sophie. We gathered raspberries and flowers for Elisa. Look at the lovely bouquet we made.
I'm sorry your donkey wouldn't gallop, Sophie. You could take mine for the trip home, so you can enjoy the excursion as well.
Keep your donkey. There's absolutely nothing wrong with mine. He's perfect. That's why I chose him.
What a lovely picnic. Thank you, Nikkei.
Rosalie's fruit tart was delicious. It was so nice to breathe fresh country air.
But that's my donkey, Nikkei's.
Miss Sophie, I want you to ride the black one. He's tired from carrying the baskets. You're much lighter for him. Would you then? And he'll go as fast as you like. Just tell him. Go on.
I deserve what I got. I was selfish. I didn't think of anyone except myself. The next time I do something, I'll think things over first.
It's time for Elisa's dinner. The poor thing will think I've forgotten her. Giddy up! Giddy up! Yeah! Yeah!
Giddy up!
You know you're really spoiling me, my little nurse. Why, you're treating me as if I were the lady of the manor.
You deserve to be treated like a queen. If not for you, I might have died, Elisa.
Hush now, don't even talk about that.
A letter from Paris, Mama.
Thank you. Your cousins arrive on Saturday for their holidays.
Really? John and Leon are coming on Saturday. John and Leon are coming.
Would you lie down, Elisa?
Huh? I'm not accustomed to lying down. I'll go mad if I have to stay here any longer.
You're not permitted to go out until Saturday.
But what's going on at the chateau?
At the chateau?
Yes, all that noise. The hammers banging up and down.
Hammers? You're imagining things. You're not completely recovered. There's nothing going on. Give her to me or I shall strangle you.
Come closer, and you're going to regret it, you evil thing.
Madeleine, Sophie, you should be ashamed to be fighting like this if Madame saw you.
First of all, you've no right to leave your room, Elisa. We don't want to catch smallpox.
But you're... Camille?
Madeleine is right. The doctor said you were still contagious until tomorrow. It's just a game, Elisa. Madeleine and Sophie weren't fighting. Go on now.
A game? Not a very nice game.
Go to your room now, before you catch cold. Let's begin again.
Where was I?
I'll run you through, cannibal. Oh, that's right. I'll run you through, cannibal. Don't laugh, Sophie. And you must act with more cruelty. If not, the audience won't believe you.
Elisa believed us.
Camille, have you seen my dress?
What dress?
My dress. The one I put on the back of this chair last night.
There's no need to be upset over an old dress, Elisa.
This is not the moment for jokes, Camille. I'm going back to work today, and with your cousins arriving, it's going to be very busy.
You're not dressed yet, Elisa? Fortunately, we're here to help you.
Give me back my dress. I'm quite capable of dressing myself.
Here you are!
Stop this silliness. It's far too lovely. I don't want everyone to say I resemble Madame Ficini.
Alyssa, now that Sophie is part of the family, you know we are never to talk about that horrible lady. Now, bend down. Help me, Sophie. It's a gift from Mama to thank you for being so devoted, Alyssa.
Really? It's lovely. Madame is ever so generous. I'll take it off and save it for the first important occasion.
No, Elisa. You must wear it all day today since you are the...
I don't understand.
You will, Elisa.
I don't dare show myself wearing this.
You have no choice. We won't give you back your old dress.
Our cousins!
What in the world?
Welcome, my friends. How was the journey?
Excellent. But I'm not sorry it's over. Country roads are not easy on the back.
My, how you've grown, Leon.
Sophie! Hello, Sophie.
Hello, Jean.
Why didn't you come down?
I didn't want to disturb your family reunion.
I was afraid you wouldn't be here.
Jean, you haven't forgotten Sophie, the poor orphan?
Don't talk like that, Sophie. You know very well you're like a sister to us.
I'm sorry.
We're your brothers, then.
My dear sisters, do you think you country folk could find something to eat for a starving boy from Paris?
Children, aren't you going to invite your cousins to your surprise?
The play which you are all about to attend will be dedicated to one whom we all know very well, my friends. Devoted, courageous, modest, always at our beck and call. She is here with us, hiding in the rear of the hall. In her lovely new dress, it's impossible to miss her, and so now let us applaud our own dear Alyssa.
Oh! Here.
Scene number 1. Happiness in the Islands. Now for scene number 2, the separation. My dear Alyssa, I must leave on business. Farewell. Please look after my precious children. Protect them, Alyssa.
Even if my life depends upon it.
You may use these pieces of gold in case of trouble, Alyssa. Goodbye.
I sense something, but I don't know what.
Number 3, the attack.
Attack! Attack! Give me the children or I'll strangle you!
Come closer and you'll regret it, cannibal. One more step and I'll run you through.
They really were playing.
The children have disappeared, vanished. Tragedy, misery, and damnation.
Bravo!
Bravo! Encore!
Very good.
Oh, please, kind sir, would you give us a little something? A coin would bring you good fortune. Alas, do not speak to me about good luck. My poor children were kidnapped and killed by cannibals. Oh, woe is me. But it was you, sir. It was you. Elisa? Yes, and here are your children. Father, my children. How you've grown. Alas, I lost my entire fortune when my ship went down. I am very poor now. No, you're very rich. My gold! We are saved and all thanks to you, Elisa. Bless you.
Just like Elisa in our little tale, our own dear Elisa has never failed. And so tonight we had the notion to pay tribute to her sincere and loving devotion.
Good evening. You look very elegant tonight, Miss Elisa.
Oh, this is a dress that I borrowed for the evening. Where is Sophie? Don't you think that she played Elisa very well, sir?
Tragedy, misery, and damnation! Sophie, I hereby name you the very best actress at Fleurville and of the entire countryside.
You were wonderful, as usual.
But it's really you, my long-lost child.